Hello lovely viewers, it's still your boy Edward and welcome once again to my YouTube channel on today's morning. Yes, if you're a new person here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell to get more videos. A very nice video actually from today's morning at TMM. Alright, so it's been a week now and I trust you are doing so much well. I'm equally fine by God's grace. So during the week, I had a little confrontation with a friend. And trust me, I dealt with him well. I really made born up. I did. In fact, I don't know. I tore him into pieces. That moment, I felt like I was a father and he was my son. And so that really pushed me into PMing few of my male friends to ask them what form of punishment would they give to their wards if they were fathers or if they grow and then they become fathers. So what form of punishment? So I actually suggested few punishments, forms of punishment for them, and they are scrolling on the screen. You can see them yourselves, and then they chose from them. So they actually got me nice responses, and I would want to share with you. So if you didn't get the opportunity to be on the screen, then or probably for your response to be heard, you have an opportunity in the comment section. Suggest the form of punishment you want to give to your ward and why you chose that form of punishment. So let me pick from Solomon. So Solomon Tete suggested this form of punishment. Okay, so he said, to answer this, it will depend on the type of offense committed. If the offense demands isolation, that will be done. If it demands corporal punishment, so that will be done. But mostly, I will go by advising my kid. Wow, that's a nice submission. So it means the severity of the punishment would determine the form of punishment he would give to his ward. That's a very brilliant, submission. So you can actually follow Solomon Tete on IG at papsolo_9. But before that, I'll leave their Instagram handles in the description box. So let's pick this one too. This one's from Demilade. He said he would choose grounding as a form of punishment. So he said the form of punishment I'll give my child is grounding, and God help me, he or she is not stubborn, because if I ground my child and I don't give him the responsibility to take actions himself, he would adjust and do the right thing. You'd see he or she will do everything right for that week because he would have missed excitement with his friends. Okay, so he would ground his child. So this from Demilade. Instagram handle is Demilade_vocals. You can follow him on Instagram. That was a nice submission. So this is from Michael. Michael also said he would go by withdrawing or withholding. Wow. I believe you all need freedom, and if one doesn't act right within that freedom given, I think we need to take it from that person or restrict the person in a way to make him or her think right. Okay, so we all have freedom. Okay, so if we misbehave, that freedom needs to be taken from us so that we think right before our freedom will be restored. A nice submission here too. He's also on Facebook. You can follow him add him as a friend by actually putting his name in the search engine. Yes, yeah. Michael Opoku or Opoku. Yeah, I'll leave it in the description box. And this is actually from Michael Abalo. He said he go for corporal punishment. Wow. In this modern era, do we actually go for corporal punishment? Well, that is a submission. He said, I would go for corporal punishment because the Bible says in Proverbs 22 verse 15, foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline will drive it far from him. Wow. So he's making a biblical allusion, making reference to the Bible to actually justify the reason why he chose corporal punishment. But I think corporal punishment is too harsh for my word. That is a submission. Well, so he's also on Facebook. He's Ginit Menphyno. You can add him as a friend. Good. So now let's take this. This comes from Jesse.clement. He also chose withholding or withdrawing. Withholding or withdrawing. Okay. So this would serve as a deterrent to my child because he would know that if he does anything wrong, his favorite thing would be taken away from him or her. Wow, that's fine. So Instagram handle Jesse.clement. You can follow him on IG. And this is from Anthony Neglo. He said, withholding or withdrawing. Okay? So it means we've gotten to withholding and then withdrawing. So we have He said, the kind of punishment I will prescribe for my ward is withdrawing or withholding. I will take away or prevent them from all privileges and facilities that make them feel comfortable at home. It's like detention. Yes, he said it's like detention. You are free, but on limits. Wow. So you reason up with time and put up acceptable behavior. This form of punishment is smooth and not harsh to the child. Wow. IG handle is Mr_Neg. So we have, let me see. This is from Charles. Charles also chose logical consequence. So he said, I would punish him with logical consequence, such that he would understand the consequences of his actions, that he might flee from such acts. But I will let my ward understand why I'm doing that to him or her, so that he or she doesn't think I'm doing it for fun. Wow. So people think, children think that their parents will punish them for fun. This is so unbelievable. I know he or she will hate me now, but to understand when he or she grows. That's also a very brilliant submission. So he's on Facebook as Charles Boadiboateng. You can add him as a friend. That was a nice submission and a brilliant one, of course. So this is from Osei. Osei chose Nana Osei from St. Augustine. Yes, he chose grounding. Grounding. Okay, personally, I don't believe in corporal punishment, though it's the norm in our society. Many studies have shown it can lead to increased aggression, antisocial behavior, physical injury, and mental problems for children. I believe grounding and withholding privileges and straight up advising your child is a very effective manner to bring up one's child. Wow. So he actually combined two forms of punishment. So he thinks that grounding or withholding or withdrawing would be the best form of punishment for his ward. So he's on Instagram as his.clutchness, his.clutchness. So you can add him as a friend. And then, yeah, that was a nice submission. Alright, so this is from Amoateng. He also went for grounding. When growing up, our parents usually yelled at us whenever we go astray, and it's really affected us negatively. We grew up becoming timid. I would prefer grounding my words when they exhibit unacceptable behaviors. Raising children isn't an easy thing, but I don't think yelling and inflicting pain in your body should be an option. Wow. When you want to bring them back on track. Personally, grounding them will work for me, and then that's giving them some restrictions, some do's and don'ts that will guide and help shape their lives. Also, you get the chance to raise them in a manner in which best suits meaning here. So he's on Facebook as Owuraku Amoateng. That was a nice submission. Yeah, so let's take this one from Ginit. He said withdrawing or withholding. He thinks losing those privileges, which seem a lot to them, would make them understand the dire consequences of their action. That's what caused them not to repeat such action. He's on Instagram as Kojomcmensah. You can also follow him on Instagram. These are very wonderful submissions from these my male friends, and then they really in fact gave several forms of punishment, wonderful ones, of course. I think I had only one corporal punishment, and then withholding or withdrawing or grounding actually talked. So, but me personally, I would go for grounding, withholding, or withdrawing. I think that's the best form of punishment. I think beat my child every day. Why? That is not it. But probably it's subjective. Whatever form of punishment you want to give your word, I didn't give it to your word. So any form of punishment you give to your but make sure that you don't inflict pain on your child, because the moment you keep beating the child all the time, the more he actually harbors something pain, and then continues to repeat such mistakes. If you try a form of punishment, it doesn't work, try and use another form of punishment. So if you didn't get the opportunity to be on this, bring your response. You can also share your comments, your ideas, and form of punishment you think you would give to your ward in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also follow me on Instagram at Edward__9596. Thanks for watching. We love you. Bye.